Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Captain's Log, star date 17? I don't know how star dates... Okay, no. I've already screwed up. Guys, welcome back to the Cows channel where we are playing Star Trek Infinite. I've been a huge fan of Stellaris because Stellaris is a lot of fun. But I fell off of it for a bit, and then a bunch of expansions and DLCs came out, and they completely changed how the game worked, which made the barrier to re-enter... Oh my god, that thing just appeared. This is animated. Oh, I thought it was a picture with a couple of flashing lights. That's cool. But as I was saying, so Stellaris is a lot harder to get back into, but then the makers of Stellaris have made Star Trek Infinite, which is, you know, basically just Stellaris, but set in the Alpha and Beta quadrants during the Star Trek The Next Generation timeline, and it is looking like a lot of fun. And I want to play this, and there's all kinds of things. You can be one of the 4 major powers at first during this timeline. You also get to do exploration and all kinds of stuff, and I just really like, let's just build some stuff. We're going to skip the tutorial because A-Spec and several other people have been kind enough to show stuff, and the tutorial is really going to force you in. So, yeah, it's really highlighting this tutorial button to make me want to play. At the beginning of the game, this is the base game. I'm sure there'll be DLCs and expansions and stuff later. You pick either the United Federation of Planets, the Klingon Empire, the Romulans, or the Cardassians. Basically, very democratic, friendly people, warlike conquerors, very spy and plot-like, slavers and other stuff. But for this first playthrough, I wanted to do the Federation. So we're going to be the United Federation of Planets, which pioneers the quest for interstellar exploration and cooperation between species, profoundly rooted in the principles of liberty, equality, peace, justice, and progress. It seeks to expand its territory in the name of universal rights and exchange of information. So we have cosmologists, which means our science ships cost a lot less to build and do better on anomalies. We also have Pioneer, which is our colony ships have a lot less cost to build, and the colonies will develop faster. So that's good, because we're going to want to build and expand with a lot of people. We also have high education, which means that we get more scientists, and our population growth from immigration is higher. And we have the diplomatic enterprise, which means that the opinion after first contract goes up a lot. And envoys can improve relations with minor powers, basically the species that are not one of the 4 playable races. So, let's do it. And hope that this game does not crash, because it is release date. I've been looking it up. They've released hotfixes. I've seen bugs. And yeah. So, hopefully it doesn't crash. It did not crash. The United Federation of Planets, widely referred to as the Federation, was founded, thankfully this is paused, was founded in 2161 by the Andorians, the humans, the Tellarites, and Vulcans. Pioneers in the quest for interstellar exploration and cooperation between species, the Federation is profoundly rooted in the principles of liberty, equality, peace, justice, and progress. To further these goals of peaceful cooperation, scientific development, and space exploration, Federation members work together with 4 trusts to exchange knowledge and resources, as well as expand their territory through... Yeah, here's the thing. I can't start wars as the... We will fight wars, but you cannot...
Greetings, President.
Oh, hey.
I have been assigned to help you on the Federation's mission to
Oh,
spread
how
peace
wonderful.
and share scientific advancement throughout the known regions of the galaxy.
You're so nice.
To solve our problems with diplomacy when we are able, and to defend ourselves successfully when we are not. Keep AI advice on.
Yeah, this is recommended.
Tips are enabled.
Just because they're all going to be some things. Now, if we back out to the... Why can I not expand all... It used to be... I think they took that away, because you used to be able to accidentally go to the galactic map.
Our galaxy. Most vessels cannot travel unlimited distances, with the exception of science ships. A starship's warp range determines the maximum reach it can move in a given direction. A ship's warp range is determined by its proximity to the nearest starbase. Building starbases will increase our overall warp bubble. allowing our fleets to venture farther into the unknown.
This is important, by the way.
Diplomatic constraints, such as other civilizations closing their borders to us, will decrease a starship's warp range. Pay close attention to who allows us to travel freely through their territory. While this map is open, clicking on another civil...
Yeah, so basically, in this game, warp is, oops. I think that's the sun. Yeah, the sun. The sun is giving us a lot. Now, if you've never played a 4X game before, you're probably freaking out at all of this, all of this, all of this. Don't worry so much about it. It's not as bad as it seems. So first of all, the most important thing is this is Earth. It is our
Planet
homeworld.
Summary screen shows us important details about a world and its people, including its districts, resource production and consumption rates, current levels of stability, and planetary designation, if any have been set.
I might turn down the sound just a little bit because they seem to... Oh no, that's not the settings. I had done a sound check. There we go. Hopefully that is resumed. That makes it a little better, hopefully. Ooh, what is this? Oh, this is my research station for Luna. That's right, you build bases over stuff to get their resources. Here's my shipyard. Here we have our first fleet.
Fleets are the main organizational unit of the Federation's forces under the umbrella of Starfleet Command.
Yeah.
All Starfleet ships double as research or combat vessels as needed,
Oh.
and can be ready for action at a moment's notice.
And as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff. But don't worry about all that stuff. So let's do a crash course. This is your energy. It's kind of like money. It's needed for a lot of things. This is your deuterium, which is a collector's item for basic resource we need for ship upkeep. You gain it by building replicator hulls, using construction ships to build mining, and buying more on the black market. These are minerals, which is, you know, materials. Food, which is food. And alloys, which is advanced resources that are often used as material for things like building starships and starbases. You have to build foundries and other stuff to do it or buy it on the market. Unity is what we use to unlock more traditions. We'll get to that later. Influence is like if we want to claim stars and other stuff. Science is how we increase our science. Dilithium is a rare, valuable lithium crucial to the construction of warp drives. And then we just have more rare resources. Don't worry so much about them. As you can see in our home system, we have most, but not all, of the stuff finished. And yeah, it just plays the sound, I guess, when you're on the space thing. Here we know that the Cardassians are right here. The Romulans are here. The Klingons are here. They are our main rivals. This is the neutral zone. It is between us and the Romulans because at this point we don't get along very well. And then we have our capital ships. Not capital ships. These are our ships. But we have our 4 planets that form the Federation. Earth is here. Vulcan is here. Cygni? I don't know who that is. But Andor is here, so the Tello Prime must be here in Cygni. Are you here in Sydney? Cygni? Let me just check. It's got a little bit of a hesitation sometimes when it does stuff. As you can see, most of this stuff has been no resources. It's been scanned. Toxic world. This one, planets or moons that are attributed to H class are typically considered uninhabitable. We'll eventually be able to try to make habitation better. And then, of course, I can rotate and I can do all kinds of crazy stuff. We also have a lot of ships. Here's our... We got a small force of 10 ships in our first fleet.
Starbases are the most basic, non-planetary
Didn't mean to click
units
on
of
the
our
starbase.
civilization. Each starbase we build brings a new system into the Federation. We can also capture hostile starbases by making claims on them. Starbases can be upgraded to include shipyards and other valuable modules.
Yeah. So you can downgrade this, but you really don't want to. Here, this one has a star dock for ship maintenance. It's got modules for shipyard to build stuff, and a trade annex to trade stuff. And it's going to depend on what you need. So down here we also have our empire stability, which is 86%, which is really high. Our spread, this is important because the bigger your empire, the more administration, buildings, and workers you're going to need to do it. Here we have our envoys. We don't have any envoys right now. Our population, which is 20. I don't know why it says human 3 and then 21, but yeah, we got a lot of different peoples. And we have our officer pool. Officers are needed to man ships. If you don't have enough officers, you are in trouble. And then just looking here, you can see this is a 100% inhabitable. It's got planet size of 22. This is just basically housing, which is if you need more housing, it'll tell you. This is all amenities, you know, makes people happy. This is all crime. We don't have crime because we're the Federation right now. Available jobs, we have 2. Looking down here, we can see we are lacking 1 miner and 1 technician. You want available jobs and you don't want unemployment. You do not want a lot of jobs available though, because it costs money to put these buildings down and it costs money to build these districts. So you don't ever want, you won't want to float more than a couple, and these are up here right now. Whenever they have problems, they appear right here. So this is our city district, which is for clerks. Also gives things like housing, building slots, and clerk jobs. This is our industrial district, which is housing, metallurgics jobs, and artisan jobs. This is our energy district, which is housing and tech jobs. This is a mining district, which, you know, again, all these things provide housing. It also helps you provide jobs. So if you need more housing, you ask yourself, do I need more clerks for to counter my spread? Or maybe I need more people producing minerals into alloys or other stuff into other stuff. Maybe I need more energy. Here we have mining. Maybe I need more minerals. Here we have the agriculture. Maybe I need more food. And here we have the culture. Maybe I just want more culture because they make scientists and research and stuff. Entertainers will produce amenities and scientists will produce science. So it's very important. And here's just the jobs that are poor.
Our POPs is the job they perform. Jobs can be further categorized into strata, seen in the expanded view. Different jobs produce different types of resources and require an upkeep cost.
You can see these
Beyond
3
their
pyramids.
Work lives, our POPs also need housing and amenities. All of these.
There's the lower class, the middle class, and the higher class, and you just basically want to... You got like Starfleet officers, technicians, miners, farmers, and clerks at the lower. In the middle of the pyramid, we got our artisans, our entertainers, our medical workers, our researchers, our metallurgists, our security officers, and at the top we have our rulers, which are the science directors, the civil servants, and the counselors. Here's just a view of our population. We are mostly human. Lets us know that the next time the population grows, it's going to be a Tellarite. We can open the species view.
Screen shows all of the species we have previously interacted with. These can be filtered down.
These guys are all founding. This is your rights tab. You cannot take away rights as the Federation base. Like here, we have humans who are really good settlers and really good at explorers. So they need to be, you know, people that we use to settle. But they also have higher energy costs because they're accustomed to having their needs met. Whereas Vulcans have extra lifespan for their leaders, which is really good. And research from their jobs is higher, which is really good. But their population growth spread is lower because of practice restraint. They are private people who seek to control their desires, which makes forging bars and demonstrating physical affection a delicate endeavor. In other words, no whoopee. Tellarites have leader levels, they have higher leader levels and they gain experience faster. They also are good researchers, but they are not very good in armies and outputting. They're not good at the physical stuff. And then the Andorians they need less housing. Yeah, they need less comfort in the housing. They're really good in the army, but their level cap is low and they gain experience worse. So, you know, it's all about the balance. So right now what we're going to do, So Earth is a capital world, and I cannot do anything about that. It's already considered the capital. When I look at Andoria, that's not what I'm. Hang on, that's not what I need. Where is it? It's Andor. Oh, they around the gas. Okay. So here we see that you have designations. Now, your capital world cannot be, but you can see that it can be for energy, but it greatly increases energy, but it's going to lower farms and miners. A mining, agrarian, a tech world, a forge world, or bureaucratic world. So right now, looking at this, well, it looks like they have a lot more room for energy districts, and or farmers or culture. So maybe. Meanwhile, we have Vulcan, not so great on energy, but really good at the industrial. Really, the Vulcans? So I'm going to designate this a mining world. And then we have Tello Prime, which is going to be my energy. I think I accidentally went that wrong. Hang on a second. Yeah. Well, no, mining and energy are fine here, so. But Tello Prime has less mines, but it's got a lot more industrial stuff. So we're going to make you an industrial world. And then Andoria, and these specialties just help you keep track of stuff. Andoria, I guess I'll make you an energy world because I need an energy world because you need a lot of stuff. You can also automate these plants if you don't know how or don't want to, but it's okay. So, what else are we needing to do before we get to have fun? God, here's the neat stuff. You never get to have fun. Well, we have our construction ship, goes around and builds stuff. The USS Calico, which is used for building stations, blah, blah, blah. That's for surveying, I think. I'm going to go to the view. And what I need to do is... How do I do this? Oh, it's already doing it by default. You can see that, like, if it's not green, when you're on Earth, you can see how, if I highlight over Earth here, see under energy how it has 5 energy in green? It means I'm getting 5 of the system's energy, but I'm missing some stuff, which means that we need to take hold of the construction ship to get its butt into gear and do this. So, first of all, Jupiter can have a research station. And then it needs an energy station. It said mining, and I don't know why, because that says energy there, clearly. And it had energy around here. It had one other thing, I thought. There's nothing for Mars, really? It's a little crowded in your home. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and let the game run. There are oh, I forgot.
Technologies are where we will dedicate the majority of our research.
Forgot about this. So just like in Stellaris, you start with 3 different researchers. You may be able to get more. I'm not sure, but we have peoples, and one's doing physics, one's doing society, one's doing engineering. It'll give you a random 3, and you just got to choose. So she's got research speed plus 15 and a higher cap level, so she'll be pretty good. Gara has research speed in field manipulation, so we want to use her for field manipulation technology. And research speed 5%, and yeah, she's really good on everything. So, okay, so we need Unlock better sensors, research for mining stations, or planetary unlock a building. Probably that's the best because we could use that. Well, oh, it was because it just we can we can now use territory reparations costs against the Cardassians, Bajorans, but well, we were not going to. Recruitment at general level cap +1, increase recruitable generals. So that I don't think we need a lot of generals, so I'm not willing to do that right now. The Federation Residences, which is a building, gives houses and amenities. Or we can have administrative capacity +20 and administrative capacity +10%. We'll do that. And then for you... Ooh, Voidcraft, which means you do this well, which will unlock the escape pod, which is the percentage of officers that will leave the ship when it gets hit. In other words, people who live. And then we have thrusters, which make you faster, and the ice mining station, which is, you know, mining on an ice in a starbase. But we'll do that. You can also prioritize one of these, and the other two people will help, but you won't get anything done, anything else. So, you know, be very, very careful about doing that. Now,
this is our science ship. While all Starfleet vessels are technically science ships, these vessels are specifically designed to serve. Notifications are small.
Yeah, I know that. Notifications and all Starfleet stuff can just look around for stuff. It's kind of amazing. So the Romulans have decided to support the independence of the Bajor Republic. The Overlord must be none too pleased. So our science ship needs to be going around and surveying ships. Well, system. It needs to be doing this. Why does it need to be doing this? Because
the mission tree shows
this is your mission tree
in our civilization's possible past.
So basically, this is how you help get more powerful in the game. Now, there's a lot of stuff down here, and as you can see, there's also this symbol means you have to choose one or the other, otherwise you can just do everything. Right now, our first mission tree is where no one has gone before. We need to have 2 science ships, and we need to survey 10 systems, and for 10 years it'll give us a bunch of bonuses to anomalies. So that's what we need to work on right now as a...
This is our governorship. Its specialty is that it can be sent on missions to help our colonies.
Yeah, governors are a special type of ship that can do stuff. I don't have anything for my governor to do right now. So we're going to improve worker production. I also need to go to my shipyard here. And we need to open ship designs. Oh. How do I build new ship? What? No. Excuse me, shipyard down here. Open ship designs. Here's the problem. I don't have any of the resources I need to build stuff, so... Yeah, see, it says I lack the 75, so it's not going to let me. So we need to wait until we get these. So what we're going to do is just let people start getting around. I guess the Dauntless can do it from there. Oh, so here's where we start. In the blink of an eye, the relative of peace enjoyed throughout the Alpha and Beta quadrants for the past half-century lies shattered. A brutal Romulan ambush on the Klingon colony of Kittimore has left over 4,000 dead. Though a Federation ship intercepted the Romulan secret transmissions, by the time they arrived, only a handful of survivors remained. This massacre marks the beginning of a new political age in our galaxy, one of opaqueness, uncertainty, renewed hatred for old rivals, and mistrust among even the staunchest alliances. We need to either... Yeah, do we want to proactive or cautious? Well, we're going to be proactive, because we're the Federation. I think that we should have... Yeah, here's our...
Incoming transmission.
What the hell? I'm trying to show the people something, man. Oh, did it already? I think it... I don't even know how it suddenly jumped out like that, because I don't know how to jump out like that, man. Yeah, here's the ship, and it's just, you know, it's doing its duty. Klingon Empire will now support Bajor. Well,
We will do our best to understand you.
oh yeah, the Beta Zords want to establish mutual energy. Sure. We really need everyone we can. Can I just... There's Bajor. I think if I click on here...
We have low intel about this civilization. We can increase our intelligence gathering abilities by sending our spy ship to perform missions on their colonies and star bases.
I can't have spy ships yet. There's a reason for that. I think that will pop up in a second. But we could send an envoy to improve relations.
Our union greets you.
Diplomacy? Yeah.
Envoys are our actors abroad. They can be assigned to make first contact with other civilizations or to engage in diplomacy with those we have already established.
So if you go here to
The
leaders...
leaders menu is where we can hire, dismiss, or assign governors, scientists, admirals, generals, and
got
spies.
one governor, we got 4 scientists.
Spies are not immediately available upon game start due to extenuating political circumstances in the galaxy. If they are still unavailable...
Yeah, they, especially with the Federation. We don't have any admirals. We can get an admiral because we do have a fleet, and I think we should. So we can... Oh, it costs a lot of energy, though. So we're not going to get... We ain't going to get an admiral right now. As you can see, our science ship has come to Wharf 359, and if you... Our entire intelligence community is hard at work attempting to learn the full truth about the Kittimore plot. Until we discover the reasons behind the Romulan Star Empire's surprise attack on the Klingons, all spies are unavailable to... Yeah, that's the reasoning. And so the science ship is going to go around. It's going to see what kind of resources we got.
Incoming transmission.
Our union greets you.
Yay! I'm not willing to start a war to liberate Bajor, but... Yeah, it's going to raise all stuff into a maximum. That's good.
Daggers talk. Money howls.
Oh, he wants a... Sure, yeah, we can do embassies.
We will do our best to understand you.
Oh, they want a research... But these guys are great. Yeah. I could use more research, so yeah. Oh, that's the... I keep thinking that I'm going to hit E and R to rotate, but that's not what you do. Yeah, so our ship is just like scanning everything.
Incoming transmission.
What, again?
Incoming transmission.
Seriously?
Jolan True.
Yeah, we'll do an embassy with Romulan.
We will do our best to understand you.
They want a trade network. Yes. So yeah, as you can see, a ton of stuff happens in this game. Oh, there's nothing here? That sucks. Are you doing anything? I mean, I guess it's just because he's already around there. So the construction ship's working, science ship is working. The fleet will need to be expanded upon, but not right now. It's going to cost a lot of resources. Right now, what I need to be doing is I need to be finding new places to go, and I need to be improving my everything while I try to get this stuff done. So yeah, now we're getting science from Jupiter, which is very, very, very good. It's weird that, like, usually in the base Stellaris, the the starting solar system, if you choose humans, is usually a lot better. But we got a little... Remember, they all have shields and they all have health. I think there's a ship designer here. Yeah. I can show this to you guys real quick.
Starships with specific mod.
Auto best is not bad if you want to always just have the right stuff. But here you see they got these for plasma charges and a small phaser cannon. They got titanium hulls, and then they have a fusion reactor. They have their warp drive, an impulse engine, a sensor probe, and Deutronic computer. I don't know if they're going to auto update or not. But yeah, we can go in here and we can see that they're just, you know, Slowly but surely, they're building out these things. We do need to get our economy in good working order. The Klingons, the Cardassians, and the Romulans all got their own plans for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants, guys. And we're going to need to be really careful. I have a second one, but I don't have anything to do with him. But yeah, you can see he's just out here. He's just building this. The first fleet is in orbit around Sol, and fleets are a lot more expensive when they're not in orbit around a place. So you don't want to send them... You don't want them just flying around doing nothing. You need fleets protecting vital areas or engaging in...
Mining stations harvest minerals and strategic resources from the depths of asteroids, planetoids, and other orbiting bodies. Colonies do not need mining stations to access these...
Yeah, if you settle on a planet, you don't need a mining station. If you do not settle on a planet... Vulcan does not have anything that it can't use. Risa does have something it can use, so... So that should tell them people to leave Sol and go to Risa when they're done. And then we'll go to Andor and get that science. And then we're just going to have them fly around and do all this. We have several planets where we can do stuff. Our science ship is working. I need another science ship. I want this one, and I can build it actually now, so yay. So now we have our shipyard working on building another science vessel. It'll appear down here, and then we can have that science vessel go around here. We need to start expanding, looking around the place, doing what we can do. Remember, our first goal on that mission tree is to explore 10 systems.
The Empire score screen shows our current standing compared
Yeah,
to
we
our
need to
galactic
survey
fleet.
10 whole star systems. So all of these star systems in our Empire do not count towards that. We gotta do this. As always, let me know if the sound is good, because I am partially deaf and will try really hard to get the sound done, but you know. So yeah, I could make it go faster. The problem with that is that
We have surveyed a new star system.
what? There's nothing. There's 2 energy here. That's it. Oh, at a planet. Why didn't you show me the... Oh, it does. Okay. So that ship is now going to go over to here. And... There you go. Here's the Billings. Oh, Alito gained the level. He's commanding the Dauntless. Which one is the Dauntless? Oh, the Governor. Remember, she has improved worker mission effect 20. Yeah. Excellent. So she'll be even more effective for this. So for this science ship, we're going to grab... We don't have any free scientists, but we can grab a new scientist. So we have 3 choices. This one is good at researching biology, and their cost and upkeep are lower. It's not terrible. This one is anomaly research speed is a lot faster, which is good. Research speed for new worlds is also good. And this one is mineral research speed and materials is good. And we'll get T-Pav because I believe she's the best fit. Now what we can do is we can take the Billings and we can say, go here and explore that system. And we're going to see her just move out. Yeah. I do want to eventually get Wolf 93. If I wanted to build a starbase here, I need 86. Okay, so we don't have enough influence yet. I need 86. I want that planet because it's good for my populations. Because it's telling me that I have at least 1 pop type that is 80% effective, and that's pretty damn good. So we're going to do that. Oh, looks like we have some planets here, too, that may be useful. Gotta keep them out of those damn Cardassian hands. God only knows what those fiends would do. Also going to check here. Still have available jobs. How's my pop growth? Yeah, almost done here. Endora still has available jobs and good pop growth. Yes. Don't know why they're broken out here, but oh well. So yeah, so far nothing's happening, but that's because in canon, the galaxy has just, you know, had a terrible, tragic series of events that set everybody on edge. Usually, you would be rushing a lot more buildings.
Construction finished on schedule.
Yeah. So this construction ship is done. I can right-click here and I can tell it to build all research stations. So that's what I'm going to do. And then that's going to get them to warp out, get to Andor, build the stuff. 5 research is a lot. And then I'm just going to send him to the places that are best. Like right now, we don't have any major bad stuff we got to deal with. I've got 2 science ships, and I could build a 3rd, but here's the thing. I don't have a... Do I have a lead? 1, 2... Did I not assign you? There you go. I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could build a 3rd science ship, so yeah, let's go ahead and do. We need at least 2. But here's the thing: we gotta survey 10 systems, and Daddy wants to get stuff done.
A new tradition to teach us
that
more
is
about
a
ourselves.
neutral fleet. Where are you from? Unknown orders. I don't know who this is, guy. Bajor. Oh, it's Bajor.
How are you?
We have surveyed a new star system.
So this system has... I don't know what this is. What is that symbol? I don't know. It's a very small system. There's not a lot here. It says no resources. I'm still not paused. I gotta... Hang on. Yeah, that system and the construction's done. I need to fix this, so... I'm gonna go here, and you need to go right... I mean, explore and survey are the same things. Here's our construction ship. Where do you want to go? I want you to go grab more... We got lots of energy, but we're not getting as many minerals because we are having to... Is that like a resource I don't have or something? I don't know. But since we're not getting as many minerals as I want, I'm going to have you go there. I'm going to have you do that. So this might be a slower game than we usually play, but I have every confidence that we will be okay. We also have a Vulcan station. It's just an outpost, really. Right now, with the size of our empire and everything we have, I don't think that we need a higher level of anything, because we're not at war, nothing bad is happening. Oh, the Chicago has been built. I need to assign a leader to it. Research speed, but no. Research speed and materials, no. Not really any good things. This guy does have lower cost and upkeep, and this one has experience. I'll take you because you will. I do not have the energy. I will have the energy shortly. So we'll do this one because her leadership experience is 10% higher. And that way we can send her off. Thank you. And so the Chicago is going to go right here. There you go. And now we are getting stuff done. This is a good place to stop. Let me know what you think. Is the sound okay? Do you really want to see how badly I screw this up? And I'll see you next time.